The man claiming to be an insider close to the Jamie Foxx family revealed some disturbing information about what really allegedly happened to Jamie Foxx. Now, on the player's video, right, it's circulating across the internet, it's going viral right now. And we're gonna have to just talk about this on the other end, so brace yourself for this. This is very disturbing to say the least. Hey, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, share this video on Facebook and Twitter. All right, let's roll the tape, man. This is crazy. Then somebody in the room let me know that Jamie had a blood clot in his brain after he got the shot. He did not want the shot, but the movie he was on, he was pressured to get it. This movie he's doing with Cameron Diaz. And I'm thinking, is that why he blew up on the set a week before this medical emergency happened? Is that why he fired 3 or 4 people because he just had it with these mandates? I don't know. But what I found out from the man in the room was that the one clot in the brain caused him at that point to be partially paralyzed and blind. Because if you read into what they were saying early on, he's communicating with us. That doesn't mean talking. That could be anything. It could be, writing, science. So that's journalist A.J. Benza giving, his information on what he heard about Jamie Foxx. Now, I never heard about this man from a can of paint. I don't know from a can of paint. But here's what I'll say. It's not. He could be lying, right? Or he could be telling the truth because nobody knows at this point. Nobody knows exactly what happened. All we know, is what the family's saying and supposedly people around, him saying it. And if we're going to say that, that he was communicating and it was just so many different things, man, I can't even remember all the different, renditions of the story that we got about how he was good, about how they were expecting the worst, because anytime you get a blood clot, I'm gonna be wrong with you, it seems consistent. This seems consistent with the many storylines that we heard over the last 3 weeks to a month with Jamie Foxx, because when you got a blood clot, it could travel anywhere and a lot of different things can happen. Now, him being partially blind, partially paralyzed and all that's alleged. Nobody knows about that at this moment, but it's just wild. It's wild, man, that now, all of a sudden now, it seems like more information is now coming to the light. The family doesn't want you to know what happened, but somebody had to leak something. I expected a leak to come out at some point in time. HIPAA laws, doctors and nurses are not supposed to leak things or whatever the case may be, but family member could be telling somebody. It could have been his daughter who told a trusted friend, that told a trusted friend, that told a trusted friend, and that leaked out. See, once you start to tell somebody something, and I'm not blaming his daughter, but it could have been anybody else that knows the family or close to the family. Once you tell one person, they tell one person, they tell one person, they tell one person. And they say, no, 100 people know about what happened to Jamie Foxx, for real. Y'all, don't tell nobody, dog. And then they got to trust the person, Don't tell nobody about this, dog. Then they got to trust the person. And then one person out of those 50 or 30 or 20 people is not going to be so damn trusted. Somebody going to slip some information now. So I don't know if this guy's credible at all. Again, this is all alleged. I don't know. But it does seem a little consistent with the timeline. That something like this happened. Now, the gone rumor, it was a stroke. It was a stroke. That was one of the gone rumors at first. So, like I said, it seems, so, hey, the last thing we heard was that he was in rehab, in recovery, making strong gains. Rehab means something seriously must have happened. It makes sense. Maybe he's trying to rehab the walk. Maybe he's trying to rehab for his eyes. Maybe he's trying to rehab a lot of different things could happen. People pass away and die from blood clots all the time. So that is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this new occurrence. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm definitely anxious to hear what everybody thinks about this report.